Hello, everybody, and welcome back to episode 9 of The Winning Streak. I'm your host, Bryson.
And I'm Zeke.
And today we have quite a few topics to cover, so we'll just get straight into it, starting off with the Suns next season. Where do you see the Suns? I guess we'll just start with just like a basic overview. Sun season. What do you expect?
I think
record,
that
place?
overall, if we're talking record, I think we're probably going to be sitting at about 58 wins, probably. I think there's a chance we go up, but I don't think we're going to be
tough, but
trying to overload our players and stuff like that.
I don't think
we're going to load manage.
No, we're not.
We might, maybe a little bit, but I don't think so.
We've never done
I don't think Katie wants to load manage, but Frank Vogel has a history of load manage.
80.
Yeah.
I guess,
80 too.
Yeah. I think we'll probably, around 50 is fair. I think like 53.
50?
I think
53, really?
Yeah. Because, I mean, we always just have these little crappy games like in the regular season.
Mid-season.
Yeah.
We'll go on a losing streak.
Yeah, we'll just have a random crappy run. Yeah. And something bad will happen.
Last year we ended up at our win total just because, Book. There was a point where Book.
We kind of got lucky at the end of the season. Yeah.
Which was actually pretty lucky that it wasn't a spread out. But we were actually decent over that stretch too. So
we could manage, but it wasn't.
I'm not that worried about it. I think I like where I'm sitting at 58 wins. I think we could even. I think we could. We definitely could reach 60. Wins. Yeah, I think we could. But I think our floor is like 52 wins probably.
It's pretty confident.
Yeah.
I would say floor is 49 maybe, and then ceiling is like 60 or 61 for me.
Fair.
We like I said, we always just have these little crappy games.
I agree.
We'll lose to the Hornets randomly in January, and it'll just be annoying. Yeah. So I think we'll still be fine, though. I think we'll be first or second seed overall. Honestly, I think it's possible.
Yeah, I think that our ceiling is probably first seed, but our floor is probably like our floor.
Third.
I'm going to keep the mic close to my mouth while I open this, but I think our floor is probably about. I think minimum is 49 wins. I'll agree with you on that. If it's we have a really bad stretch, but I think our ceiling is probably first, and I think our floor is actually probably like 5.
But I was gonna say third or fourth, but I don't know about 5. 5 seems really.
The problem is last season we were.
Yeah, we were fourth seed,
and we still won like 50 something games that year.
I think didn't we just win 40 something? I thought we won 40 something.
I thought we won 50. I think we did win 49 games.
I'll look this up
48 games.
Phoenix Suns 2022-23.
Yep.
Let's see. Oops. Hold on, let me see. Record. I accidentally looked up schedule. Give me.
Nice one.
Bear with me. 45 and 37. That's what I thought. Yeah, so it was pretty bad. I think that's why I'm thinking like our.
I kind of forgot that we were that.
Like our.
But we had
floor is fourth and 48 wins.
Was honestly pretty bad last year. Excluding the best teams, really like the Nuggets and.
Yeah, the Grizzlies. The Grizzlies were number 2.
Yeah, and
that was interesting. That was so weird.
Well, they were a really good regular season team, and
but just considering everyone knew they were just going to get killed by the Lakers.
Because they're just a really young team, and I feel like the Suns kind of had that same issue.
Yeah.
Besides Chris Paul, of course.
I would say a little bit different, but similar in
I get what
ways.
You're saying,
for sure.
We should probably talk about like the point guard situation.
Yeah, I wanted to touch on that specifically.
You have all the stats and everything.
A little bit. A little bit of stats. So, people stressing out about the Suns point guard spot for next season. I think we have 2, I'm not going to say potentially 3 players who could do it, but realistically,
who would be your third?
It's possible. KD, but he's just too big.
No, KD is also ball dominant, 2 ball dominant at this point.
But my point, we have Bradley Beal, who just averaged 23 points on 50% shooting, and he averaged 5.4 assists and 2.9 turnovers. I will say, the only weak spot in my argument for like the point guard situation is the turnovers are kind of bad.
High, but they're also shooting guard.
It's still.
They're also the numbers of a player that's taking the ball every possession.
Yeah, you can tolerate it.
The ball through there.
Yeah, you can definitely live with it. And Book shoots 28 points per game, 49% shooting, 5.5 assists, 2.7 turnovers. The average point guard last season averaged 4.2 assists and 1.6 turnovers. So they're both averaging like a little bit higher in both stats.
And then,
like equally as higher,
I'm
I think.
assuming that's not starting numbers. It's just overall.
I'm not positive, but
Which,
probably.
I wouldn't be shocked if it's starting numbers, because, there's, like...
It doesn't really matter regardless, in my opinion.
Yeah, it really doesn't. But, I feel like, in my vision of the Suns basketball next year, I'm thinking that they're going to keep Beal in the corner.
Yeah.
For just catch and shoot.
Yeah, I
he's
think...
such a good shooter.
And Book knows the team so well, and everyone respects him, and he's such a good leader. Like,
and Book is actually a really talented passer.
Yeah.
And also, he can take the ball up, good ball handler. He can shoot mid-range, so he could drive in, shoot mid-range.
He can finish at all three levels.
on the corner.
Yeah.
KD can just run and score.
Yeah, he just got tons of bench players who can just knock down three starters. He got, Ayton, hopefully. That's on there, correct? Yeah, we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Kind of as well as...
there's just great guys on the team. Like Bol.
Yeah.
He's a decent shooter.
He's going to be a good addition for sure.
He's a decent shooter. They have a lot of solid shooters.
Yeah.
Yuta Watanabe.
Yeah, he's going to be... I feel like he's going to have just like some crazy 6-man of the year type season or something like that. I think he could, honestly. It's a big stretch, and
because the thing is, if we let him play like a full 6-man role, like with Eric Gordon.
Yeah,
but
I think Eric Gordon will probably.
Well,
start.
If anybody on the bench is a
Eric Gordon,
man of the year player, but
who do you think is like official starters right now? We got. Would Eric Gordon start
probably
at 2 or 3?
They want him for the bench unit, I think.
Yeah, who's starting with the 4 starters that are guaranteed?
I think that realistically, it's Book at point, Beal at shooting guard,
KD and Bol.
Bol's not going to start out the gate, but you could argue that TJ Warren,
he could,
would start. I gotta double check this because I forgot if we even re-signed him. I'm 99% sure we did, but I really don't want to sound stupid if we didn't. TJ Warren.
That's fair.
I'm like 100% sure, but
it's good to get a double check sometimes
because it's gonna sound really stupid. And then my phone doesn't work.
Your Wi-Fi on?
No. Yeah, he's on the Suns.
Okay. He could start.
He could. He used to start for the Suns 6 seasons ago.
Yeah.
But I think realistically he could be an okay starter. We didn't play him a lot in the playoffs, which I thought was weird.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I'd have to look at the roster for like small forward size players, but like I think overall he would make the most sense. But I wouldn't mind running KD. Running KD at small forward Bol. If Bol takes it up a notch, but
I feel like he always is at like a good enough level. Like I don't want to say like he's,
but I feel like the problem is that
but he just doesn't talk about. He's on bad teams.
Yeah, his good stats were during garbage time.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is a part of it, and
but that's the only times he got played. I feel like if someone actually gave him a chance, he could.
Yeah, that's true.
And he's just the type of player to actually put the work in.
That Bol could be pretty solid, but even starter quality. But I don't know.
Yeah,
there were a lot.
I think at least later on in the season, it's a better chance. But he could start out the game.
Our fifth starter, we can talk about Ayton a little bit.
Yeah,
because clearly he's a starter at this time.
Yeah,
but
we don't have anyone else to start.
Yeah,
I genuinely think that with Vogel at coach, Vogel's known for he created like a different kind of AD. I'm not gonna say like you could say it was the prime AD when it was in the bubble. Yeah, and he's known
I wouldn't
for
say that's prime AD. I'd say AD like 2018 AD.
Yeah, like Pelicans or what? Yeah. That's what I'm saying. You could argue it
because nobody was on that team and they were still good.
Yeah,
him and DeMarcus Cousins was actually one of the best
that is
big man duos I've actually ever seen. Before he tore his Achilles 3 weeks later, but whatever.
But him with Vogel is known for having really good defensive teams and records. We need Ayton to be defense and rebound.
That's really all I'm worried about. I'm not worried about him scoring, especially with his.
He could score 8 a night. I could care less.
Yeah,
if he gets 13 rebounds and 4 numbers,
I'm literally going to be ecstatic.
Exactly.
So Clint Capella, I wouldn't mind.
I would love. Honestly, we talked about that. I
15,
think
bro puts up like 15 boards a night. That's exactly what we need, to be honest.
I think
Have you ever seen
it'd be pretty
the one
crazy.
game where Russ and Harden put up like 70 combined shots in overtime, and like, dude, and then Clint Capella had like 25 boards on
Oh
9
my
of 9
god,
shooting.
dude, that's ridiculous. I have
It's
not
like,
seen that.
it's
This
insane.
sounds realistic though. It completely
Yeah.
makes sense. It sounds like a Clint Capella stat.
Clint Capella was actually really good.
He still
Most
is
underrated.
pretty good.
Yeah, he's good. He's actually great.
This is
I
a
think
Clint
he made
Capella fan episode.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know.
Clint Capella easiest 2K trade.
Oh my gosh, no
Arsenal's cooking right
shot.
now,
He just. Okay, sorry. We have Arsenal versus I forgot the other team.
Barcelona.
Yeah, versus Barcelona. But okay. So Ayton, do you think he's gonna pick it up? I do.
I think he will.
for sure think
I
he's got
trust
it.
in Ayton.
Yeah.
I don't like hating on him because it makes me even feel like stupid for being a Suns fan. Because then that means that like
I know.
we,
Yeah,
we made
I know.
such a bad decision.
I
that we
was
actually
hating on
really
him a
good.
lot for a while. I know you probably remember.
Yeah,
I was
you
hating on
were.
him big time, but after just lately, after
Yeah.
what he's been saying, especially with
I
him,
trust him, and I
because he
think
would come out and
all of it
say
was
stuff
Monty,
about
to be
Monty and
honest.
stuff,
Yeah,
and now he's coming out and saying, I deleted the quote, but he's coming out and saying,
Yeah.
"I've been seen as a bad guy. I'm trying to change."
yeah. I think
I think he's serious about that. I think
he's
he's
a
putting
good
in the
guy
work.
too. Like
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't like talk a lot of non-media.
I've
about
never heard
basketball or
anything
anything.
really about him.
I
outside of
follow him on
basketball.
Instagram. He has like
Do you?
2 kids or something like that.
Oh,
But
really?
I don't know if he has 2 kids. I know he has a kid, but and like a wife and everything.
Sources.
Very quiet about
Sources making it up.
Yeah, source. I made it up. No, I can. No.
But yeah, I think he'll be fine.
But
Getting into other
Yeah.
big men though, when we're talking about AD and
Yeah.
Vogel, so talking about AD, I was watching ESPN at lunch today. Shout out ESPN.
Oh yeah.
They need
on
that.
the podcast. They need us. They have no journalists.
They
The
needed
strike
us.
really caught them, bro.
Yeah, I got it.
Not even a strike. They just fired all their employees.
I'll work for them for free just for the fame of
not
it.
for free.
Okay, but
I want 90 bands a week. I'm on my Mbappe, bro.
Well, I guess we'll get into that after this. But
Yeah, we can
okay,
get into
but
that.
I was watching ESPN, and they were talking about if on August 4th, LA has the option to sign AD to an extension.
Good.
He's 30 years old. What do you do as the Lakers?
If you're the Lakers, it really depends.
I'm not signing a
What-
5-year.
Okay, well, this actually.
He's not playing until he's 35.
This is unfortunate
can't.
news that I'll have to connect to this, but the future of like LeBron in the league with the whole Ronnie situation.
Yeah, it's wherever
I don't-
Bronny goes. So he's
Well-
going to be out of LA.
Well, I don't know if Bronny is going to be playing in the NBA anymore.
Oh, yeah, true. We will get into that too.
I feel like this would be the time.
It could be,
to be honest, because
Little
I mean,
intermission.
if they're not playing, well, if
If you haven't heard,
LeBron isn't out,
yeah,
like-
if you haven't heard Bronny, I just want to, in case
Yeah.
anyone hasn't heard about
I
it,
think
who's
everybody heard, but we
Yeah.
should probably bring it up.
watching. He suffered cardiac arrest
Cardiac
during, I think it was a practice at
USC practice,
at USC.
and
rushed
that's
to
crazy to be honest. Like I woke up
ICU.
to that, I was like, bro, what is going on?
I don't remember how I saw it. I saw something.
I just I was scrolling through Instagram, and then
I don't remember
got
how
a
I saw it.
notification, and then it started.
I think it was like sports. I think it was Sports Illustrated. I saw it on.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like,
I got a
I was
notification.
super
It was like
confused.
no, you know what it was?
What?
I followed him on Max Preps like 5 years ago, and I got the first notification I
way.
got was from Max Preps saying that he had cardiac arrest, and I
No
didn't even know
way.
they send out
How did-
notifications for
yeah.
college players anymore. I thought like they discontinue them as like followed when they graduate.
Probably
But-
not players like him.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah,
like, why even send out news at that point? And
yeah.
then,
But apparently he's fine now.
they haven't said anything about it.
They said he's out and better now. For what I saw. I saw something earlier saying
his actual family did say anything. Like LeBron hasn't said anything about it.
I saw something saying they came out saying he's
LeBron is
out and cleared to go home. Well, he probably
Well, that was like
coming out and
right
talking
when the
about it right now.
right when the news first came out. Was
Oh.
they said he was out of the ICU.
Oh,
But-
I did want to bring this up though. Actually, do you think?
Which
It's-
that can mean a lot of things
Yeah.
too. Out of ICU, that can mean he's in a coma.
Yeah,
But,
that's
like-
true. Do you think he will? And if he does, it's smart for him to continue playing basketball.
It really depends if they're going to release the information about what happened, if he has a heart condition,
Yeah,
or if it was completely random. And
yeah,
I was actually having this discussion with my dad, and it was a lot of athletes are like they can have a heart. Well, a lot of people have heart conditions, but they never work themselves up. enough to even get to the point
Oh,
where
and then they do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I feel like that's why I feel like athletes are really prone to having heart attacks and stuff like that, cardiac arrest.
that's true.
Because they work themselves up to the point
Yeah,
that they can go into cardiac arrest.
it is crazy though, just with like Bronny being so young and just. I mean, it could happen to anyone, obviously, but it's still crazy that it happens to someone like him too.
And
he has,
that was a great thing I was
it
thinking
set
about
for him.
Is this if he was any other basketball player, it still would have been news too. And
Yeah.
it was him. Like that was such like a crazy thing.
Like it could have been even a player that's
if it was
not
like an obscure college basketball player, it would still have been news. Like everybody would be like, this is crazy and stuff like that. I mean, it wouldn't be like in the news for multiple days, but like
So I mean
even Bronny's wasn't. I haven't heard anything about it from actual sources, but I guess there's just no news.
Yeah, that is true. I wonder how it's like gonna affect like LeBron.
Yeah.
Well, because I mean,
what if
you never know, like LeBron?
Something wrong with him, and he just retires.
That's what I was about to say. If LeBron's talking with Bronny like right now, or he's like you said, like potentially in a coma or something's wrong.
I don't want to say that.
No, I didn't mean it like that. I meant this like something's bad
because we don't really know.
Bronny's not playing again. They have already just like determined that. Like LeBron would and could very likely just come out
and continue playing basketball. He has a son with a heart condition.
He could very well just come out and say,
and that could change the whole league. Which it's like it feels bad to say this. Like his son had a cardiac arrest, and we're talking about like his future in basketball, but it's really not about that. It's just like condolences. Well, I don't want to say condolences.
We sound like ESPN. We don't mean it like that.
Yeah.
We mean it in the sense of what this could mean for the future of basketball.
No.
Because Bronny.
The implications. I don't want to say implications because then it really sounds like we're just like all we care about is basketball. We're such horrible people. Yeah,
let's talk about
off
Bronny
topic.
James.
Just pretend. Okay, now let's just talk about LeBron.
Bronny James.
If LeBron is not in the NBA no more, I don't think they sign that contract with AD.
Yeah,
I think they start completely fresh.
I think if
full new contract situation,
you said if he's maybe trade him. I think if LeBron is going to go to a team that's like gonna sign Bronny, they should sign AD for 1 more year. Sign him to like a 1-year max. Just try to get this ring this year because they have a good chance. This is the last year
really
too.
Do have a chance. And also the thing with Bronny,
they definitely do.
I think if Bronny continues to play basketball, he's not going to declare it this year because he's going to have to do a full recoup this entire season.
Well, they should base it off of LeBron, the contract. Yeah. So depending how long he's going to be staying with the team, you sign him until that point, and then
also we got to keep in mind how huge this contract's going to be. The Jaylen Brown contract, which is the maximum contract.
That's another thing. That's another thing I was thinking earlier. Is like it seems right to say like, oh, give him 2 years, 40 or 60 million, and like that just sounds like it would be right. Then you put into perspective of people like Tyrese Halliburton getting like these crazy
and I think that's just the future of basketball.
I kind of hate
that. The problem is I wish they would have put limitations on contracts for the CBA because the actual salary cap is not big enough for contracts that big.
No,
and that's going to be a problem in about 2 to 3 seasons.
Yep.
When players like every player that's coming up on their rookie max, when you have teams that have like a good rookie and a star,
you're going to be screwed.
You literally maxed out your salary cap off of 2 players.
On 2 people,
And that's why actually the Suns salary cap situation isn't really that bad. Because in about a season, everybody's salary cap is going to be bad. Like
That's true.
Even the worst teams in the league are going to be maxing out on salary cap.
That is a good point.
And there's going to be like players that are on rookie deals that are going to be free agents and stuff like that. And it's going to be a problem.
The market is going to be pretty crazy in a couple of seasons.
Either players. There's going to be players that are just like, okay, I'll play, and I'm going to play on whatever contract anybody will give me. And then there's going to be players. So there's going to be criminally underpaid players. There's going to be players that are extremely overpaid, like Desmond Bain.
So you're going to have to be
solid. But like,
I was actually just randomly thinking about that contract earlier and just thinking
because it's horrific.
It was.
But like,
I'm not even kidding.
I mean, and then Jaylen Brown's is really bad. I thought he was going to get like $250.
Yeah, I did.
5 years, which is still like $10 million less, but that is unbelievable. And a player that's only been an All-Star twice is the highest paid basketball player of all time.
It's ridiculous. I want to see if I can find.
It was 5 years, 308 or 304.
No, it wasn't.
But have you even seen the things about how it's like Jaylen Brown and then it's the kid with no arm, no left arm, and it's like Jalen Brown got Jalen Brown hooping because he can't. They say he can't do anything with his left hand, which I don't really like believe that much. He's still
it kind
good.
of is true though.
He doesn't. It's not like I'm going to say like I have a better lefty than him or something.
Yeah,
but like yeah, I've seen
for an NBA player,
for an NBA player, he has a below average.
Dang, I don't think I can
left hand.
Unfortunately,
what are you trying to find?
It's something Stephen A. Smith said. But he was talking about the Jaylen Brown contract, and he said something like, "I just wonder what they're going to give Jason Tatum."
Yeah,
because Jaylen Brown isn't even the best player on that team.
Yeah,
and he's getting paid what was it?
5 years, 304.
Yeah, what are they going to pay?
How
are they going to pay Jason Tatum?
Well, then I think both of them are going to be the entire salary cap if they can bring him back. But
And
they
then
also traded away like half the team this offseason for better contracts. What is going on?
Why do people think they're going to be so good next season? Still, they're the favorite. They're going to be bad. They're the second favorite right now.
Better team in the East. The Knicks are.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm arguing
Atlanta
on your side.
Atlanta might be not that far off.
I don't see them being that far off. They almost lost to Atlanta. Well, not almost lost, but 4-2. And like next season, like what? I think it's Jesus. I can't remember. I think it's like one of the sports betting websites though.
Yeah,
like they always show like the top odds
to win it. Gambling, huh?
A little bit. Can't wait for NFL, but it's has the Celtics at number 2, and I don't think they're really taking into perspective.
I think they're probably still like a third seed, but I don't think they're that good. Really? Like, do you think they're gonna like tank, like barely make the playoffs or something? I think the Pistons have a
4th or 5th.
I think the Pistons are gonna be like 7th seed this year.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna.
I actually really trust it. Like, that team.
I don't think they're gonna be very good.
Like, Cade Cunningham is solid.
We've talked so much trash about Cade.
He's not that good. I don't think.
Okay. Thompson did get added.
But that whole like draft.
The Thompson twins are both extremely solid so far. I want to point that out really quickly.
Bro. I was thinking, dude. I was thinking that like. I lost my train of thought right now. They scored like 4 goals in 1 minute right now. I know. I was thinking, I was a little worried about them because they were older than everybody else playing in Overtime Elite, and
that's true.
And the skill gap wasn't that far off. Like they weren't dominating crazy. Like they've
really just improved so much.
I don't think they improved. I think they were really good.
Yeah, they were.
I think most of it is just them being athletic. Their skill sets aren't crazy. But I mean, that's what
they have pretty good IQ from what I've watched so far.
I feel like IQ is
ball handling.
Ball handling's okay. They're like
one of them has better. I can't remember which one.
The shorter one,
I think so. Probably.
But
I see what you mean though, for sure. Yeah. I agree, but they're just it's weird seeing like because we've seen so many, even just not even twins, just brothers like
the
Zeller,
Morris brothers.
Yeah, and like you can name most of the all-time duos, and they haven't. Like it's summer league. I'm not gonna be like they're an all-time duo already.
Be like, Chet's gonna be the greatest basketball player.
Yeah, no, I'm not calling them an all-time duo already, but I am gonna compare them to some duos because we don't really see them come out that hot. So I do at some point in time, assuming they both stay hot and like they just keep it up and they are as good as they seem. Don't. I want to see them on the same team at some point, of course. Because
that would be
why
cool.
Wouldn't you?
Not the Pistons.
Yeah, preferably not the Pistons. I'll take the Rockets. I guess, but
they're linking in Phoenix in 10 years.
That'd be
with
pretty
old head book
coaching them.
Nah, still active, bro. Book still got like 10 years in the tank. He's only like 27, 28. How old is Devin Booker?
I think he's got like 6 to 8 left.
6 to 8?
8.
Bro, players play till they're 40 now, bro.
Yeah, that's true. It's weird. I don't like saying people are going to play till they're 40 because that doesn't seem right at all.
Yeah. How old is he right now? Devin Booker is 26 years old, turning 27.
I hate this next topic. It's funny, though.
Okay, let's hear it.
Next season, you're going to not even like what I say about this because I have some expectations.
I'm a little bit worried.
Expectations for Ben Simmons.
Okay, what's your expectation? Like, where are you going with this?
Okay. Macau was talking good about him earlier. Macau Bridges.
Well, Mikhail just isn't gonna say anything bad about his teammates, right? Like,
I know. I don't see why he doesn't play. I think he could be good for sure. If a team plays him at the right position, he could be a decent power forward. He was a great defender and finisher. Like, he couldn't shoot. That was his problem. And he couldn't really pass amazing. And he was a point guard at 6'11". Like, you gotta kind of put it on the Sixers. But now he's just being an idiot. I'll give him
I don't think you're cooking at all.
I think
he's done for.
I think he could.
I think he's
do
completely finished.
Okay, I'll reword it a little. I think
he's in the same book
as chance to be pretty good.
I think he's in the same book as Marco Fultz, and I think there's something in the water in Philadelphia, bro, that just gives you like the inability to play basketball.
There's definitely something in the water in Philly.
Yeah, that's probably true. Philly kind of straight right now, bro.
Nah, screw Philly.
Yeah, real talk.
Okay, back to
the Philly ops are gonna pull up right now.
Back to the conversation, Riley. Oh, he's an Eagles fan.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
But I think, okay, let me reword it a little. I don't take back all of what I said. I think he still has some potential, but I think there was definitely a point in his career before where I actually think I was thinking he could do something like early on in his career.
Okay,
I mean, most people did.
I didn't.
Early on in his career.
I thought he was capped out at the level he was at.
That's fair. It was kind of hit or miss. He was a huge hit or miss.
He was really good at one point. He would put up like 20 points a night.
Exactly.
On like 9.
That was me.
9
friends.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Okay. But yeah. Yeah, that's really all I gotta say.
Okay. Yeah, I figured you didn't have much to say, and I figured that would
shut me up, huh?
That would be a hard one.
Dude, I forgot to mention this during the Suns point guard talk.
Was it? That we're both in.
Okay. But like, we lost our footage. You should probably mention that. To be honest, we had to we're re-recording an episode right now.
Oh yeah, I should mention and point out that
we missed a week before.
Yeah, don't mention that. Okay, so we did miss a week. That was my fault because it didn't record, and we
did it again.
This is a re-record. No,
you're right.
I thought it recorded.
He never posted it. That's why.
I thought my laptop saved it, and I couldn't find the footage.
Lost the footage.
So episode 9. This is episode 9, number 2. Yeah, he was being annoying that episode.
Dude, I went on a historic rant.
So it was a good thing. Yeah, I lost that footage because this episode is way
horrible take, and I was thinking about it when I got home after. I was like, not that good of a take.
Which one?
Just like the whole Kyrie game. I'm not going to get into it.
Oh, okay, yeah, no. I know, I was too. I was like, we've talked about this, but I was like, you know what? Whatever. All right.
What you got next?
2 more things. 2 more topics. Kind of a short. I forgot to point this out as well. We are trying out some new things because I pointed this out on the first recording of episode 9. We're trying a few new things out. I'm going to be editing this video, so I'm going to upload the full podcast. And then there is going to be, you'll see bits taken out. So the Suns, what can they do next season footage will be its own video on the channel. There will be Reels and TikToks uploaded, just short ones of random stuff. Trying to get the promotional videos going, I guess. And then we still have topics that we go off of, but we're kind of just...
We freestyle it.
Yeah, we're just freestyling the podcast at this point because it's kind of the same.
Yeah.
We're letting them know the topics this time.
Yeah.
But we're mentioning this. We hope you guys like it, and we're here for feedback for our many viewers.
Oh yeah.
Our 4 average viewers.
Oh,
Shout out to the 4 people on average.
Now? I thought it was
probably like 3 or something. But hey, jokes aside.
Yeah, okay.
In the next couple months, we'll be getting more followers, more views. You can come back to this.
You can
come back to this.
Better get more views.
Next topic
hear it from us.
Yeah. Next topic. We talked about this one. Can't remember who you said. With the legends' careers coming to an end, who is the next face of the league? I remember I said Ant. Because I think he has
that it's realistically
very good potential.
Luka, and I made an argument about how it's probably really Giannis, but he's a little bit older than the current upcoming generation. And I wouldn't even consider. Well, there's like when you consider generations.
I know. I'm thinking like in the past.
Because I mean,
I
you
guess I'm
gotta
thinking
remember that
my
this
brain is just
Giannis's
going
10th
to like.
season.
I know my brain is going to like 2021 or 2020 and more recent.
Okay,
I guess.
so you're going more recent.
Yeah, I'm going really recent.
Even like
I'm saying
that's why
Ant.
I'm
That's
going.
why I'm saying
So
Ant.
2021. I
and
just
not
feel like it's
Luka.
like the actual stars that are really like
Yeah,
already here is Luka.
'Cause
Obviously,
I guess I'm thinking of
Trey
like
picked
up
it
and
up a
coming
lot,
stars.
he
Yeah,
could be,
like Trey
but I don't
and
think so. I don't
LaMelo,
think
like
his hair is
stars who are
marketable,
stuck
'cause
on their
he's gonna have
crappy
to go
rookie
bald.
team. Yeah, like
Did you see him?
Derek White.
Yeah, Derek White.
Loved that. That
Bro.
was so funny to me, dude.
I was literally laughing so hard. Honestly, he just had to do it. It was.
I did want to
It was
point out,
over
I
for him.
forgot completely. In about when is it?
What?
Oh, dude, it's tomorrow.
What?
The
Oh, the
Cardinals training camp. We'll be attending
yeah,
those.
we're gonna
for
show up to at least
a lot.
one, probably.
Probably show up to at least like
post it
3
as
or
like
4.
a vlog, right?
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
record some like vlog
Clips.
type videos. We're gonna try to get interviews for sure.
If we do get videos, then we'll post it. Probably not.
Yeah, if we get videos, we'll post
anything. But
I probably will figure something out.
Yeah.
We'll bring the mics. We'll bring
yeah,
the. We're not bringing the laptop.
yeah,
We'll
we're
bring
not doing
microphones,
that. We're not doing that.
and
Okay.
we will record.
You should bring the tripod.
We'll try some different content out. I was thinking about that. It's not a selfie stick. It's a tripod.
It has a selfie stick on it.
Okay, we'll see.
They're gonna arrest you.
We got a lot of new. We got a lot of new. We got a lot of new stuff coming out. That's all I'm trying to find out. Basically.
We're gonna mix it up. We're gonna try some new stuff.
We're gonna make it.
Hopefully, we'll.
But back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
And the game ended. So
vlog card.
Okay, so let's say, past like 2 or 3 years draft, like that, like
if we're talking
like
the past
players who are still stuck on their crappy rookie deals with their crappy teams, that when they switch,
Scoot Henderson,
they could be good.
Is the only player that comes to mind.
Okay, I'll give you that.
Ant isn't going to make that jump.
Ant, if he switches
Ant is
teams,
good, but
he just signed, didn't he?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, well,
I mean, unless he gets traded for AD because they love centers.
Yeah, that's true.
I think AD is realistically going to Chicago because he's from there.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty good one.
They're kind of in a half rebuild situation.
I wouldn't hate that.
So I wouldn't be shocked. I think it would be pretty cool, especially.
Alrighty, so sorry about the technical difficulties. I'm gonna keep it 100% real. The microphones died on us, but we are just gonna wrap up the episode there with the technical difficulty. There wasn't much more to say, anyways. But we do have new, different styles of content coming out. We're going to be recording on a schedule again, Mondays or Tuesdays. We're not sure yet, but there's gonna be other videos coming out throughout the weeks. So
hopefully a vlog.
Doesn't matter. There's gonna
this
be
week and maybe Monday.
Yeah, there should be a couple videos coming out soon.
Are you gonna post this tonight?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this will be out.
We're so far behind me.
It'll be the same night probably.
Yeah.
And so thank you guys for watching, and please tune in to the future videos coming up soon.
See you soon.
And have a great night.